hope you guys doing well. Again, I'm back. A small introduction about me again. Someone told me that I need to do this in every video. I wasn't known to. So yeah, I am Vaibhav Shukla. I'm doing my master's in management consulting from University College Dublin, Ireland, and I live in Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland, and I make videos sharing my experiences of getting into this course, getting into this university, getting for studying abroad, and in Ireland, lifestyle in Ireland, and a lot more. So if you guys are interested for similar subjects, then you can subscribe my channel. You can see my previous videos too. I provide similar information. So yeah, this is the start. So this video is about I'll be discussing in this video about my profile. How I got into University College Dublin. I must tell you about few things about University College Dublin first. University College Dublin is one of the most prestigious universities in Ireland, and also very famous and prestigious universities across the globe. I'm into the business school, the Smurfit Business School. Its full name is Michael Smurfit Graduate Business School. It's only for postgrad students. UCD have two business schools. One is Quinn Business School in the Belfield campus. It's for the undergrads, and for masters, it's at the Blackrock campus, which is known as UCD Michael Smurfit Graduate Business School. So yeah, it's highly ranked. It's one of the 1% universities across the globe which are triple accredited. They are AMBA, EQUIS, and a lot more accreditations for business schools, and only 1% of the business schools across the globe have these all three accreditations, and UCD is one of them. Smurfit Business School is one of them. So yeah, and if you talk about rankings, then in Financial Times rankings last year, UCD was ranked to be the third in the world, and this year the list got out in just 3 or 4 days back, and it's in the top 10. It's at the 8th rank. UCD is specifically for this thing because the Masters in International Management program, but all the management courses are kind of similar, very beautifully designed, very knowledgeable professors, and a very good learning environment is here. So it's a good university for getting in. Okay, sure. Now the things comes up that how I made it to here. First thing I can tell you, if you guys are planning for master studies and all, I did my undergrad from not even tier 3, a tier 4 university. You don't even heard of its name, and I'm not going to tell you too, but it's tier 4. Nobody knows its name. The reason behind I did this because I was interested in aviation management, and it's one of the institutions which was providing the course. That's why I just got into it. Otherwise I had no interest to get into a tier 4 college. But yeah, this is how it works. Something's good, something don't go good. So yeah, so if you guys from tier 4 or tier 3 institutes, so don't think you can't make up to these universities. You can. There are different ways for getting different things, but you can. Okay, obviously if you are studying in IIT or Delhi University, so it's kind of easy for you, but it's not if you're from not a good university, then it's impossible for you. Everyone can make it. In my class, in my batch, there are a lot of students who are mainly who have some at least 2 or 3 years of work ex, or from Delhi University or some good institutions. But I have met even few people too who are not from so good college. So everyone have hopes. Okay, so talking about my profile, I have done my bachelor's or undergrad in 2019-2022 session from no college name but I did my undergrad in business studies and business administration, which we call BBA in India, with my majors in aviation management. I just completed this year only, but I was supposed to apply for this program last year. So all those experiences after my applying this process, from after last September, all those experiences were not included for this program. This application thing. So yeah, I did my internships in management consulting, but I did it this year only, so it's not included in the application. So what were the things I had in my application before, through which I got the admission here? So first thing comes up that score. I didn't really have good score in class 12th, and second thing, nobody asked for it. So it's kind of good thing for you guys if you guys are interested, that if you're thinking you're not having good scores in class 10th or class 12th, nobody gives a damn, trust me. They are in an Ireland, and especially like European countries, they are very much open to the score thing. I mean, they don't really judge you about the score. And very good thing about UK and Ireland, that most of the universities, top universities here, don't even ask for GMAT or GRE. We'll talk about this later. So first, if we talk about scores in undergrad or something, it do matters. I mean, if you have really good undergrad scores, so it's not like a bad thing. But if you don't have like outstanding scores, still it's work out. Like I got in total 8 GPA. Okay, by the time I applied, that time also I had an average of 7.6 or 7.8 GPA. That was my score when I applied. Apart from that, your experiences like internships or something. So yeah, I did 2 internships, one at a school. I mean, when I was back in Gorakhpur, in my hometown, and in the COVID timing basically. So like I did an internship at a school, at a local school. I was there as a assistant to the director of the school. Director refers to the manager of the school. So yeah, so I was assisting him, helping him, or like whatever needed, administrative jobs or whatever needed for him. So I was helping in that. And if you guys feel like for getting into good institutions, you need to have a work ex or internships with KPMG or Deloitte or Google only, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, again, things comes up that if you have done an internship with Google, it's a very, very, very big plus point. But if you haven't, then it doesn't mean that things are stopped or like not good for you. What matters is what you extracted from that internship. I mean, if you talk about like broadly, then I was just an assistant to the director of the school, just a school, not even a multinational corporation. It's a school. But what I learned to work with teachers. I learned to work in groups. I learned to work with students. I learned to work with like designing timetables, coping up with COVID thing, and lot new things. So what matters is what you have learned, okay, and how you. And another very important thing is like whatever you learned also is a secondary thing. How you are presenting it, that's the primary and the most important thing. This is what you guys have to learn. And if you guys don't know this, then you can take a help of any educational consultant, or even I can help you. As I told you guys in my previous video, that you can schedule an appointment with me. We can discuss, we can analyze your whole profile. I can tell you a lot really good tips, because I have done this thing before, so I have a lot of experience for that. I have done consulting too, I have done education consulting too, so I have a lot of idea for these things. I can really help you. Okay, so I mean, if you guys want to reach out, just comment in the box, and I might share you the email address, and we can take this further if needed for you guys. Okay, now third thing comes, I mean, I also done an internship at international firm, MNC, but it was more of a like a data entry job, not really an internship. But things what matter again, that how I presented it, okay, that really matters. I mean, even if you have done a job at a local kirana store or provision store, still you should know how to present it, and you can make it. That's what I'm telling. Take my words, guys. It's all depend about how you present. Trust me. I mean, if you want to get into this topic really deep, then you can comment, and we can have one-to-one discussion over this. But as for now, if you are smart enough, then you might get that how you present, that really matters. Okay. So apart from that, I also have a kind of good thing that I was a founder of a startup. I mean, me and my friend, we made an educational consulting startup where we used to guide students in their 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. The name of the startup was VAR Consultants. We still have our LinkedIn page, Instagram page, website. If you guys want to check, you can check, and I'll write about it in the description. Okay, so yeah, I had a startup, and this is what really helped me. I mean, I don't have a good GMAT score, I don't have a good undergrad score, and I don't have good internships, but my startup thing really helped me. And again, it doesn't really matter that you have a startup. It doesn't guarantee that you'll get into some good school or even a bad school. In international standards, nothing guarantees you. It's all depend upon how you present and how it was better, or like how it was required for the moment. It could be like you have done a really good startup, your startup is still working, but it is possible that you might don't get the admission because you don't know how to present it. What you did, you need to show it in a perfect way which really looks like you made a change. that's what you need to do. Okay, so I had a startup. I did all these things. It ran for almost 1.5 years. Then I found like I'm shifting my interest to management consulting very specifically. So I left that startup. It's done now. It's closed. But still, if you guys want to check its Instagram or LinkedIn or website, you can check. You can just Google it, and you might find it. At least you might find it with my name. If you search Vaibhav Shukla and then VAR Consultants, then you definitely find its Instagram and LinkedIn page. Okay. So now again, these are the about experience stuff. Apart from that, what I else added was my projects. I mean, I didn't performed any or be a part of any specific big projects like what we have here. Like here, all the projects are like with real companies. I mean, I'm not just getting a topic and I'm making an assignment over it. I'm really working with like real companies, solving their real problems as a project. But in India, I hope you guys know, and if you talk about tier 4 universities, then I hope you guys clearly know this, that they don't really have projects. They just have assignments. They assign you a topic, research about it, put it in a file, and that's it. Okay, and research refers to like just Google, put it in a file, that's it. But again, I'm just focusing on this word again and again because special reason. So again, it depends upon how you present this project in your resume or in your letter, whatever. It depends upon how you present again. So yeah, I had those projects things. Apart from that, my skills were also very nominal. Like my skills were MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, Canva. I really used Canva for designing posts for my startup. So yeah, it was also an important part. The only languages I know was Hindi, English, and this much I believe. Like nothing much in my this thing, the resume thing, or like now again what things comes up that they asked me for a cover letter. I mean cover letter or like a statement of purpose you talk about. In statement of purpose, you need to tell a story. In simple words, if I tell you what SOP is, SOP refers to a story, a really beautiful story, which shows three things. Firstly, why you are applying to that university. Second, why you think that you are good for that university. And third, what you gonna achieve or like what you gonna make a change after getting an education from that university. I mean, in other words, it could be like obviously, like first thing, why that university only. I mean, why you're very specific to applying to University College Dublin. Okay, and again it depends upon how you present it. Second question, that how you are good enough for this program. I mean, they are not offering seats to everyone. You need to tell why you are special. Again, how you present it. And third important question, that after studying it, like if I'm UCD and I'm allowing you to study at my college, then what big change you're gonna make. I mean, if there's a guy who is gonna study here and get a promotion in his job, and there's a guy who gonna study here and achieve something really, really big, make a big change in the society or the world, then obviously I would prefer to give seat to that guy who can make a change. Hope you guys understand. This is the thing. Again, guys, if anyone have any special needs, any special discussions about this topic, if you guys not getting clear, then we can schedule an appointment and discuss it. We can do a complete detailed analysis. Okay, fine. Hope you guys get it. Apart from that, I had to write some essays. Essays questions were like very nominal questions that tell us about like your previous experiences, which are very relatable to this course, or what are my international experiences. Again, international experience really matters here. I mean, they are international universities. They obviously want someone who is already international or like have some experience at least. And most of the students applying from India, I mean, I'm not talking about those from metro cities like Mumbai or Delhi, but anyone except that don't really have an international experience. I mean, even if you have worked at normal companies or startups or something, you don't have any international exposure. What would you tell? Then again, I'm telling you, it's about how you present and what you present. You need to just extract it. Nobody have real experience. You need to extract it. I mean, now, as for now, I mean, before coming to Ireland also, with my previous internship with the German firm, I had a lot of interaction with the international exposure I got. But before that, at the time when I was applying, that time really very small, almost none. But still, I figured it out how to make that thing. And this could be also done for your case too. You just need to either figure it out on your own, or you can discuss with some consultant, or you can talk to me too. I can help in that too. Okay. So again, things comes up that about your intellectual exposure, your essays, That's it. The best part about UCD or like in Irish universities or like UK, most of the universities, they don't really ask for your GRE or GMAT. So it's really a good thing. I mean, you don't need to present any GRE or GMAT score. That's really awesome because I didn't had a really good score in GRE. I prepared for GMAT almost 6 months and then I did shit in my exam, and then I thought like I must give GRE. I thought like it could be easy, but trust me, it wasn't. I mean, I scored only 300 out of 340. I mean, those who don't have any idea about GRE, they might feel like it's a good score, but trust me, it's not. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, Indian average, it's kind of 300 only, but it's not a good score. I mean, if you apply with this score to few other universities, you might don't get any acceptance. Like I applied to almost 5 to 6 universities in whole Europe. If I would name them, that Frankfurt School of Finance and Management in Germany, EDHEC Business School in France, Durham University in UK, and I believe one or two more, I don't really remember the name. I got acceptance from University College Dublin and University of Bath in UK. It's also like kind of very highly ranked university for Masters in Management program I'm talking about. So University of Bath is highly ranked, but like UCD was top. I mean, it's like top 3, and in Ireland it's number 1. So obviously I was supposed to go for UCD only, but yeah, this was like wholesome of my experience. Now one adding tip which I can give you guys, I'm adding a link of a consulting firm which is like Indian consulting firm named MIMSA. So they have a really nice calculator on their website. I mean, that calculator does a job that you need to answer all the questions like what are your experiences, what are your scores in your class, what are ranking in your class, and it tells you about like which business schools you can figure it out. I mean, which business schools you can target for. I mean, obviously there are a lot of business schools, they have different requirements, but this can give you an idea that you can, which business schools you can target for, or like also get an idea that if you don't want to give a GMAT or GRE, then what are the business school or options for you. It's a really good tool to use as for now. I mean, I'm not suggesting you any services for any consulting firm. It's just like, it's a nice tool. If you feel like, then you can use it. I'm adding it in description box too. And again, as like all my videos, in the end you'll get a series of photos which I clicked in the city yesterday and day before yesterday while searching for part-time jobs. So like kind of nice photos with nice music, so you guys are gonna enjoy. And stay tuned, subscribe to the channel for future coming videos. If you want any special video, have any special requirement, then just mention in the comment. I'll try to make a video on that thing. Okay, thank you so much, have a very nice day. Bye bye, see you again.